Recently, Congresswoman Jackie Speier wrote an article for the San Francisco Chronicle blaming the decline of Pacific salmon on farmers and developers in California's Central Valley. I responded immediately to this editorial because I thought it was very unfair. It's not that pumping by farmers and development in the Central Valley don't affect Pacific salmon, but the real question is, are we trying to stop development and farming, or are we really interested in the salmon? There are a lot of factors that affect Pacific salmon, including, according to the government and Fish and Wildlife Service, ocean conditions. The problem with Ms. Speier's perspective is that she's more interested in pinning blame than she is on solving the problem. We aren't going to solve these problems if we just worry about who to blame and not look at all the factors. In fact, that was one of the things that Judge Wenger pointed out in his opinion recently in the Delta smelt case. He pointed out that Fish and Wildlife had already decided, without looking at the science, that it was going to shut down pumping without looking at all the factors that could affect salmon. Look, we've seen this before already. In the Pacific Northwest, logging was blamed for the decline of the spotted owl. And as we've seen in the years since logging has been vastly shut down in the Pacific Northwest, putting people out of work, putting family businesses out of business, is that when you only look at one factor, it's not going to make a big difference. The spotted owl continues to decline, mostly because the main factor affecting spotted owls right now are barred owls. If we want to solve environmental problems, let's not look at what industries we want to shut down. Let's look instead at the problems and how to solve them. This is what PLF's perspective is on environmental laws. Too often, environmentalists, and in this case, a politician, is more interested in serving their constituency than in actually solving the environmental problem. By all means, let's do something to help the Pacific salmon recover. But let's focus on the salmon and not on farmers.